Hi everyone, what's up my people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Naomi once again. Did you think I'm going to change an intro? This is going to be my new intro. What's up people? What's up people? I've been saying hi everyone and I feel like that's too formal. Hi everyone, no. I don't like being too serious, so I'm going to be like, what's up people? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Naomi Mnezero as usual. And I think I do not have to say again that I do a weekly video. No, I think for now you know that as usual I do weekly videos. You have to keep checking there like every week. Yeah, and I hope I will not disappoint you people. I hope I will be consistent. I hope the weekly videos will keep coming in. So I will not lie. In the past two videos, I've not been giving them my best. Like, I've not given them all the best, honestly. Why? Because I've been like kinda up and down, and I hope for people who are close to me, they really know why. They know why, and with that, I want to tell you that in the coming days, I'm going to be giving good videos, good content. I'll prepare in advance, I'll edit well. Yeah, and maybe I'll get even better equipment. Yeah, with time, I'll get better equipment and I will release very nice videos. So I'm glad to be back. And today I have a very interesting thing to talk about. It's kind of a story. Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. So, if you remember very well, in my first video, I talked about how I'm small. I'm a small girl. So today's topic is something related to that. Yeah, I want to talk about, just as you read in the heading, in the title. I mean, today I want to talk about how does living living as a small girl, living as a slim girl, short girl, with in an environment where people of your age are taller than you and bigger than you. Yeah, the challenges you face. I know sometimes it might feel like normal, but those people, because I'm one of them, they really struggle with a lot. It doesn't have to be like underlooked. Yeah, because honestly, I've met some people who are like my size and they are not confident enough. They hate when you talk about it. And me too, some time back I've been like that. But right now I'm so confident. That's why I can stand out and I come to talk about it. So when I was growing up in very long time ago, should I say very long time ago? Because I'm a Gen Z. Okay, long time ago when I was growing up, when I was like 7 years, 8 years, at home they used to think I'll grow tall, and me too, I used to think I'll grow tall. So my fingers and my toes were growing so tall, and even my foot was growing fast. Today I would be putting on 34 shoes, size 34 of shoes, the next day 35, the next day 36, and it was growing so fast like that. But then it got stuck on 38 because I put on 38 and sometimes I put on 37 even. Those days at home they used to think I'll grow tall, and me too, I used to think I'll grow tall. And then I went to primary. When I was in like primary 6, primary 7, I was still a small girl in the whole class. I would be like the smallest. But that time even my age was small, and I would like my age was matching with my size, so there was no problem. I went in secondary, senior 1, senior 2, like in O level. Even in O level, I really had no problem. My age was still young, and I used to feel like I'll grow with time. I had no problem. I'll grow tall with time. So I was kind of matching with my age, my size, but still I would be the smallest in class. And I believe there are some other people who are almost my age or slightly older than me, and for them they are big by that time, they are tall by that time. But me, I believe that with time I'm going to grow tall. And honestly, if you're close to me, you know how I like being tall. You know how if I meet people who are like my height, I'll be like comparing myself to me. Even people who are slightly taller than me, I'll be like, I'm taller than you, I'm taller than you. Yeah. So I used to think I'll grow tall. So when I reached senior 3, even the boobs started coming, and I was still the same height. I was like, that time was kind of scary. But then I had no big problem. I chilled it. Sometimes when you're still young and you're small in class, teachers like you, you feel like it's kind of nice, yeah. And because I was the last born at home, like I didn't feel like I'm not growing tall, I'm not growing big. I felt like this is the size of a young girl, yeah. So the time I finished senior 4 and the time I went to advanced level, senior 5, senior 6, that's when it started hitting me that I'm actually not growing to the height that I thought, not attaining the size that I thought. So by that time in senior 5, I was 17 years. Yeah, around there. 17 years. Then I reached senior 6, and that time it started hitting me so much because my friends, the people I was always with, they were now taller than me, bigger than me, yet we are like almost the same age. They're slightly older than me. And I was like, why am I not growing tall? And by that time, if someone talked to me badly, I would feel like maybe it's because I'm small. I would have that depression. I feel bad. I feel like maybe because I'm small, maybe it's because I'm slim. And it was challenging for me that time. I really wasn't contented. I really wasn't accepting myself. Yeah, and when I would be at home, it really had no problem. Like I was cool. But when I reached at school, I would feel like because all the people around you are like your age, so you feel like you have to be like some things have to be like the same. But you look at yourself and you find yourself you're small when you're in people like your circle, people of your age, people of your age range. So when I would be at school, I would feel like I'm actually not the height I have to be. That's why I used to suffer with that. So I would reach home, I tell my mother, mommy, I'm too small, I'm too short. And she would be like, eat a lot, you have to grow, eat a lot, you're going to grow big, don't worry. But then I would be like, others are already big and I'm almost 18 years, I'm still small. She would be like, my daughter, please, in class, make sure you talk, make sure you stand out, make sure you work hard, you perform well, so that like your height doesn't matter, your size doesn't matter. Please stand out. Don't be short and you even scared you're not performing well. So that one also helped me like attain some confidence. And then my father would be like, but she's still young, she's going to grow tall. I think there's something about being a last born. At home, I think even now they still think I'm a teenager because they will still think that you're still growing. Even right now, they look at me, they sometimes think that I'll grow taller than this because they feel like I'm still young. So I used to suffer like that, and I reached in vacation. As I told you, when I would be at home, like I wouldn't have any problem because I don't have many people around me of my age. So there would be no comparison. Then when I reached at campus, like in my first semester, the thing came back. That time I really had no friends in my first semester. I had no friends in class. I didn't know anyone in my class. So I would sit like I would be watching like a movie. I see in my class there are actually a few people who are small. There are a few people who are small like my size. There are very few. In fact, they might not even be there. So I look at people, the ones who came not having friends in class, knowing them, and then I sometimes feel like maybe I'm not getting friends because I'm small. Like they feel like I'm not their size. Yeah. So I'd be like watching a movie, I would feel so tiny. I would feel like no one even recognizes me, no one even sees me. So in my first semester I was feeling like that. Then it reached a point where I would like look at some clothes, I want to buy them, they look good for me but they are for big people. So I would go to buy them because some clothes you find that they actually even the smallest size in those clothes doesn't fit like a small person like me, or they look good on or they look good on big people or fat people. But then I would go to look for those clothes. I would go to buy them, and they don't fit me. I would feel so bad. I remember one time I went to buy a trouser in town, and I liked that panty, and then the man was like, "Which size do you put on?" I was like, 28. The man brought 28. It was too big. The man brought 27. It was too big. I'm like, hmm? So the man was like, I have 26, and you know 26 is very rare. And when he brought 26, it was still big. The man was like, go and eat. You're too small. Go and eat a lot of food. You don't eat. I felt bad because I really wanted it. I had wanted to buy that trouser specifically, but I felt bad about it because honestly, I wanted it and my size disappointed me. Yeah. But then I've come to realize that there are some types of clothes that they might look good, but they look good on maybe big people, and there are some clothes that look good on small people. So later with time, I started making research outfits for small people, and right now I know when I'm going to buy a certain cloth that this is a cloth that is suitable for a small person like me. Then this one is nice, but it's not suitable for me. Yeah, so I know that, and I've gone ahead to look for people of small size like me, and those people have inspired me. I have many people that I follow of small size like me. They are confident, they are doing great things, and I feel like they inspire me a lot. Yeah, that's why I've gotten also some confidence to stand out and speak about this, because in the past days it was hard for me to stand and talk about my size. I would feel bad when someone talks about it. Yeah, there's a time like you meet someone because they met you maybe last when you are in like O level, and they'll look at you, they'll be like, you have not grown, you're still small. Like, oh my god. Like sometimes we have to be mindful of what we are speaking. And that's usually when you're talking to a person and you see like maybe one of their appearance is not like is kind of somehow different from most people around. Honestly, you shouldn't just talk anything about that. Usually for people who are too small and people who are too big, it is not, it feels so bad honestly for someone to just come to you and they say, you're too small, you're too big, you've grown too big, you've grown too small. Like, you don't know what they're passing through. You don't know like why. You don't know if they want it or not. Yeah, so if you want to tell that thing to a person, you have to find a way to approach them, talk that thing to them like well. Yeah, so that is how I really struggled with that, but I've reached a point where I'm too confident, where I like my size, where I'm so contented, where I'm believing myself. I accepted myself, I accepted my size, because what matters is confidence. And what's important, I'm a small girl, but with big goals. With big goals, yeah. In fact, I don't like using the word I'm short, no. Allow me use this word. I'm not tall. I'm not tall. That's what I use. I'm not tall. Sometimes when I have to meet like someone, like when I talk to people online and and I have to meet them, I'll tell them first that I'm small. I don't want you to get surprised, because some people who look at me, maybe my selfies or have pictures, they will actually look at me as a big girl, because if I take a selfie, I mean, even when you're looking at me here, you'll think that I'm big. But I haven't measured my height, but what I know, I'm short, because most people, like my friends, when I'm around them, I'm short. I'm shorter than most of them. Yeah. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. And I know out there might be someone who is really struggling with this, who is like my size, and they are not confident enough, they can't stand out, they feel bad. And I want to tell you that that one doesn't matter, my dear. What matters is confidence. You can do great things even with your height, with your size. That one doesn't matter. Please put on well, look good, and match out. No one even will even remember that you're short. And that one doesn't matter. I mean, even short people are so interesting. Yeah, short people, usually girls. That's what I wanted to talk about today. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Please comment what you want me to improve, what you want me to talk about in the next video. Let me find all that in my comment section below. And do not forget to share with your friends, your loved ones, among others. See you in the next video next week. I love you.